Good morning YouTube, my name's Charles from CBIT Consultancy. Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a small business network. We've got some floor ports which needs installing, going back to a data cab which is hiding in a cupboard, and we're going to be setting up and installing some Aruba switches and access points. If this is what you're interested in, stay tuned. So this is what we're working with today. The building has already been set up for underfloor cabling. So we've got these floor boxes dotted around the room. 5 different floor boxes, each with some power in, which we are not touching. And we are going to be putting our data cable into these. Right, so all I've done so far is I've just removed the tops, the plastic surround, and the 4-port blanking plates which we've got in, or mounting plates, which we will be replacing because the holes on these do not fit our modules. So we've got some new ones which we've ordered, which are going to be installing and putting the 4 network cables into the normal faceplates. Like I said, this is a small business, so we've got 20 points which we're going to be cabling back. It's going to be coming underneath the floor, into the loft areas. Once it's been in the loft area, it's going to come up, over and back into the loft on the other side where the data cabinet is going to be located. We're very fortunate. When the original cabling was done in here for the power, you've got these little holes which have already got a bit of pipe work which goes down underneath the floor and into the loft. Because of this, we do not need to lift any of the floor. It's going to make our life a lot easier. Okay, just going to have a look inside one of the roof voids, and here we have the other end of the pipe which is connected to the floor boxes. So we're going to run in the cable into there, along to the other end where the cab will be located. we're going to be putting in some U-Link Cat 6 dual port face plates. These will just be installed directly onto these, and then these will just flip straight in there. Right. Let's get on. Okay, that's the first one done. As you can see, I've got it as close as possible to the end of the outer sheathing. And we've gone with a standard, the B cabling on the back. Might be able to just see that. Got A and B, we've gone with B. Now I'm just going to crack on and do the rest of them the same. Doesn't come with a little string inside of the sheath to be able to cut it off. So you have to be extra careful when you're stripping it back to make sure that you don't damage any of the twisted pairs underneath. So I've done all of those for now. What we're going to do, these little plastic face plates, they've got little lugs on them and they don't fit flush, so you just need to take the little lugs off the bottom of them on these ones. Not everyone has them, they're there for normal back boxes, makes it fit in nice and smooth. Just need to snip the edges off so it's nice and flat. Let's get in there. That's screwed in first so they don't go anywhere. There we go. We can then slide the modules through, get them in, click them in, both going the same way. The other one, bits off. In the bag, we've got another little bag of screws. And then carefully line them up. Don't want them too tight. Okay. Let's get the other one on. Carefully put them in there. Scratch them or do too much damage to the cables, of course. There we go, they're both in. Now all we have to do is put the surround back on. Hope it fits. Yep, it fits. and we'll just slide that back on. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to do that once we've done the testing. I'm now going to go around and do the other 4 floor boxes. Back shortly. Hello again. Okay, so we have now completed all of the floor ports. They've all been terminated. We've installed the cab in the cupboard, and we've completed the patch panel which was in the cupboard as well. That's been all patched in and all the ports have been tested. Some of you keen-eyed people earlier might have noticed I did make a mistake on one of the ports in the floors, in the first one. When I tested it, came back that I'd put the blues and the greens the opposite way round. So pulled it back up, corrected it, re-terminated it and tested it. It's all working fine. The next thing what we need to do is we need to install the switch and the wireless access point. Equipment that we've installed in here is the new Aruba Instant On 1930 switch. This one is a 24 port gigabit switch with PoE with 4 10 gigabit SFP plus ports. We're also installing an Aruba Instant On AP22. These are both cloud managed. All you do is you connect them to the network, you open up the app on your phone, you create a site if you haven't already got a site. If you've got already got a site set up and you're adding additional equipment, use that, or you set up a new site. You input the details of the switch and it will just then pull it through to your account and you can configure it for from there for any VLANs and what your wireless SSIDs and security settings are. Okay, we've now completed for the day. Looks the same, but on all the floor ports we've now got 4 network points in each of the floor boxes. The cab has been installed in the loft area out of the way. We've installed the switch and the wireless is active as well. I will do a video in the future on how to set these up properly, going into a bit more detail and how to get it all configured, set up for basic configuration. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell notification for when we upload new videos.